on that scissor. Dipping big chain, big chain, big chain, big chain. Big train, big train, big train, big train, big train, big train. Big train, big train, big train, big train, big train, big train. You could get it this way.
Hey YouTube, and today I'll be doing a story time slash drinking my juice. So today my story time is going to be about the time me and my friend went to this motel with these boys. So my friend was talking to this boy or whatever for like a week or so, and he was like, come to this motel or whatever. And my friend was like, I'm not, he's like, come to this motel with his homie or whatever. And so my friend was like, I'm not coming by myself. Can I bring my friend? No, she's like, can I bring my faves? Talking about me. So I'm like, how the fuck do the boys look, girl? How do the boy look? So she showed me the boy. I'm like, on the pictures, the homie looked at ugly. But I'm like, this my friend. I'm going to take one for the team. So look, I took one for the, well, I really didn't take one for the team, but I did. So we get dressed and stuff. They outside. We go outside. So mind you, my friend and the boy been arguing. I've been arguing with the boy with my friend because this boy think he could talk to us any type of way. Like we some goofy ass people. No, not that. So we hop in a car or whatever. The homie, which is the driver that's driving, kept turning around looking at me. I'm like, boy, you just don't know. But yes, he turned around looking at me or whatever. Hold on, I'm getting thirsty. We hop in a car, whatever. We go to the motel. Y'all, I ain't never been in a motel a day in my life. A day in my fucking life. We get inside this motherfucking motel, girl. These hoes got box TVs. I did not know they still made that. I'm looking like, why the fuck do this motel got a box TV? So me and my friend, we started laughing. I'm like, and so we look at the bed. I'm like, I'm not sitting on that bed because like got bed bugs. They was like, this bed don't got bed bugs. We been in, but look, man, the bed already look like somebody been fucking in it, been moving all up in it. It looked nasty. No. So I sat on the edge like the fuck. So that's when my Trey come to me, which is the homie, and my friend Trey go to her, which is the boy we was on the phone with arguing. So like, yes, me and my friend was acting bougie as hell. We was acting stuck up because that's how you supposed to act. You're not supposed to, you know, let these niggas know you're easy. Cause bitch, me and my friend not easy. So we had to like play hard to get. You feel me? You play hard to get. My friend and the boy going to the bathroom with us. So in my bed, I'm like, oh my God, this bitch finna suck some. Whole time my friend didn't. So me and the boy is just in the living room, motel room, while they in the bathroom by ourselves. So he lying. So we didn't smoke or nothing with them. Hold on. We didn't smoke or nothing with them because I felt like that would have been trifling on my part to smoke with a nigga, and I don't know where the fuck his mouth been, who the fuck he been sucking and licking on. No, I don't play that shit. Because anything, if I catch anything from anybody, I'm going to beat the fuck out them. So, they in the bathroom with us. So the boy was like, oh, you so fucking fine and sexy. 10 all the time. I want to make you mad for real. Home. So, yeah, so the boy, like, hey, he want to make me his and all that. So I'm like, okay, whole time, like, at first I did like the vibe. I'm like, period, you want to make me his, period. These are my fucking socks. Fuck. Anyway, so he's like, he want to make him masks and all that. And I'm like, okay, but just don't play with me and stuff like that because I know how to get back at motherfuckers. And no, it won't be cheating. It will be you getting your red. So that's when they came out the bathroom, and so he stopped hugging me or whatever. And so I'm like, why the fuck he just stopped hugging me? Like he pushed me, like we was hugging, and he pushed my hair up, got off of me. He was like, oh shit, like in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? That was just weird as hell. My friend, her man came out. Her man was like, well, not her man, her trade. And if, for the ones that don't know what a trade is a gay boy that acts straight, which is like a gay boy that, like, exactly, a gay boy that acts straight. That's straight. You gay deep inside, but anyways. So he come out, he was like, what was y'all out here doing? I'm like, nothing. And if we was doing something, why do that matter to you? He was like, because I asked. And I'm like, and my friend's like, who the fuck is you talking to like that? And I'm like, as you fucking should, Fave. Because I don't know who the fuck you talking to. So the time my friend, man, was acting like a bitch the whole fucking night. Like, I'm not playing. He was acting like a straight up round pussy. Me and my friend act more muscular than him. He was acting like a real bitch last night. Like, I mean, that night. I said last night like it was last night. No, it wasn't last night. It was like a month ago. So he was acting like a real bitch or whatever. So I'm like, this weird as hell. And I didn't like his vibe coming off. I felt like he was going to backdoor us. His homie had showed me a gun in the drawer. So I'm really skeptical. Like, I'm really not finna do nothing. They turn off the lights or whatever. It's dark. It's fake. And I'm like, can y'all at least turn on the TV? Why the fuck they turn on some porn on the TV? And then the porn looked at like 1990 porn. Early 2000 porn. That porn looked nasty as fuck. It was a girl that it boy. I don't watch. It was dark as fuck or whatever. And so my trade put his dick and grabbed my hand, made me touch it. So I was like, oh, okay, it's big, whatever. That's when he leaned me over and he tried to like, he started rubbing on my booty, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it, but at the same time, my fave right here with her nigga, I'm not finna do shit in this room because they right here. Even if they wasn't right here, I'm still not doing shit in this room because I don't know where this nigga been at. He started grabbing he started squeezing my booty or whatever. I'm like, he was like, it feels, I'm like, yeah, boy. Look, let me say this. As I started grabbing my ears, he tried to finger me, and I don't play that. Like, on the scale of 1 to 10, I don't get fingered, none of that shit. I don't get fucked, none of that. I don't play that shit when it comes to my hoe because I'm not finna be no loosey-goosey with a hoe wide as this motherfucking cup rim. No, I don't play that. Anyway, so he started fingering me, and I told him, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. No. And I'm dead ass serious when I say this. I'm like, boy, no, I don't want to do this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let me bring this camera down, son. But I'm like, boy, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to do this. He was like, man, come on, just do it. And so he started trying to force his finger at me. And I'm like, get the fuck off of me. Like, I said that hardest. So I'm like, get the fuck off of me. And so he got off of me. And I got up and I said, Fave, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go now. And he was like, what do I do? What do I do? And so my fave Trey was like, man, get the fuck out. Y'all blowing me anyway, saying stuff like that. So he started pushing us and stuff. So look, mind you, I had a knife in my bag. And y'all know I'm not, like, y'all don't know, but I'm not the type that'll stab somebody because that I'm scared of shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm scared of killing somebody. I'm not finna kill nobody because I don't want to go to hell. But my favorite, like, oh, I really wish I had your bag. I would have stabbed the fuck out of him. But then I had to tell my favorite, like, Faith, they got a whole gun in their drawer. If you would have stabbed them, they was going to shoot the fuck out of us. And she was like, I don't get no fuck. We was going to stab them and be gone. I'm like, okay. So look, we walking down the stairs or whatever. And these two boys right there, they was like, y'all want to make some money? We look back like, we started walking down the stairs fast as hell. Like, they finna try to come grab us. They trying to lure us. And so we walked down the stairs or whatever. That's when a boy was like, y'all lost and stuff. And so look, we started walking. So me and my fave walked all the way. So look, man, from the people that's from Chicago, we was all the way at that motel on motherfucking 76 in Cottage Grove. The dirty ass motel that I would never ever motherfucking ever go to in my whole entire life. Ever. And so me and my friend walked all the way to 67th because we was going to my friend's house, which is by Stony Island, which is by 67 in Stony Island. We get on the what's that call it? It wasn't no buses coming because look, man, y'all, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, G. We walked all the way from 676 in Cottage Grove to 67th in Cottage Grove. So we use our phone tracker bus. It's this bus that go all night, the EN5 or whatever. And so it said like 18 minutes. Me and my friends like, do you want to walk? I'm like, whoa. The whole time we end up walking. So we get to the house or whatever. we still some stupid bitches. It was 2 other our friends in the house when we got there. And so we was like telling them what happened and shit. And so that's when a boy, my Trey, not my friend Trey, I don't know how my Trey got my friend number. That's when my Trey called my fave and was like, y'all still want to pop out? I'm at myself. I left him in the house or whatever. My fave like, yeah, cool, because you was the cool one. It was just your homie was doing too much. He was like, yeah, he sure was and stuff like that. So he come back around. So my fave was like, no, I told my fave, I was like, Faye, if you want to take us two, we got to take them two too. So it's going to be all 4 of us in this bitch. And so they was like, okay. So they got ready. The dude, we told dude, you got to take all 4 of us or we not coming. He was like, okay. He was like, okay. So look, manager, as we walk into the car, we just thinking this dude, my Trey, in a car. But whole time, because look, my Trey said that he dropped my friend Trey off at home and he was coming back to get us. But when we get to the car, it's my friend Trey and my Trey in the front seat. So I'm like, so you fucking lied. And so all 4 of us get in the car. My favorite Trey gonna say, what the fuck is this? We never said all 4 of y'all to come. My favorite was like, first of all, motherfucker said they dropped 2 off and said all 4 of us could come. So what is you talking about? My fave, her Trey started tripping to my son. Who said they could come? Who said they could come? He told you to come. Who you was talking to on the phone? Stuff like that. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Why he acting so weird? Fuck. And so we get all the fucking way to the hotel. We just fucking got there. And so we go up the stairs with all 4 of us. We go inside the hotel. Now, so I'm guessing the person that work at the front desk or that see the cameras and shit was like, I need y'all to come down because I guess they seen all 6 people going inside that motherfucking hotel, us 4 and them 2 niggas. So they was like, I need y'all 2 to come down and like tell me some shit, like what the fuck is going on. They go down or whatever. Then it was like 2 people come here. They was like, we need somebody to, he was like, come on, we need y'all to come on. He gonna say, so all 4 of us come out the room. Then he gonna say, well damn, I only needed 2, but damn, all y'all came out and the cameras right here, so they seen y'all. I'm like, you didn't fucking say that, bitch. Anyways, I'm like, gee, you didn't say that. But he was like, I was like, it shouldn't matter now. We already. That's when the lady was like, no, my Trey came out the room because he wanted to go talk to her first. And then my friend Trey went in there. So my Trey came out the room and was like, y'all gotta go. They said we can't have more than 2 people with us and stuff like that. I'm like, so y'all finna drop us off? And so my friend Trey was like, no, we ain't dropping shit off, fuck. And so my other friend, my BB, she was like, boy, who the fuck is you talking to? I beat the fuck out you, going back and forth with the boy. So I'm like, period. And so that's when I'm like, so y'all, you really not finna drop us off? You whack as hell, you lame as hell. My granny, don't ever think it's that. Because if I ever see you again, I'm gonna run up on your ass and I'm gonna hit you in your shit with your face. So me and my friends walked all the way to the fucking house, G. Nah, we walked to 67. We was back on 76 and Cottage Grove. Then we walked to 67 and Cottage Grove and took the bus all the way there back to find out, y'all. So the next morning, my friend Trey called her and was like, like talk some shit. She said you was from your movie yesterday, overdoing your power after being. And so I'm like, yeah. And so let me tell y'all the motherfucking plot twist. The plot twist of why that motherfucking my friend Trey was acting like that. Was acting like a pussy. So whole time that morning, so my friend Trey called him or whatever, and was like, yeah, telling him stuff. So my friend, after he hung up the phone, my friend told me, he's like, guess what, Faye? I'm like, what? She's like, so you know our 2 Treys we had last night, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why whole time they fucking they boyfriends? And I was like, what? She's like, yes, they boyfriends. Talking about my friend Trey was like, no, my friend was like, her Trey was the one that's the bottom. My friend Trey had the bottom, the one who be getting fucked. That was my friend Trey. And so I'm like, that's why he was acting like that. He was acting like the bitch. I swear to God, he was acting like the bitch, y'all. He be getting fucked. Fucked down. He was acting like the bitch. We knew the bottom. Then the fucked up thing is my BB said that whole night, like, she probably a bottom too. She probably be getting fucked down. So that's why I'm like, oh my God, you be like, but then to come out that next morning, you're actually the bottom in your relationship with my Trey and he's the top, which whole time my friend, my fave, Trey said that my Trey bottom too, but I'm like, I don't know because my Trey got a big ass dick. So yes, that's when I'm confused and I was like, that was weird as hell, like. Whole time my fave Trey trying to get back on her good side, still be calling her and be like, do me and his boyfriend, my friend Trey boyfriend, which is my Trey, do me and my Trey still be communicating? Like, first of all, baby, me and him don't ever communicate. And if I want this nigga, I will get this nigga and have you heartbroken. But at the same time, I don't want no nigga because he's like, he looks like he's like 30 something. I don't know, but I'm only 17. And I'm like, not finna spend my time with a 40-year-old. Fuck do I look like? But guys, that was today's YouTube video. Story time on me and my friend getting Trey. And how it went bad. And if you want to see more, click that subscribe button and that bell. And like this video. Period. Thanks, girls.